Hello everyone, welcome to my YouTube channel, iTech Analytic Solutions. After many months, I'm coming in front of the camera with a new series called as Analytic Thinking Series from raw data to professional dashboards. From last few months, I was just thinking of making one YouTube series about I was actually doing some R&D that there are many YouTube channels, there are many trainers, or say I've seen many places where they teach about how to create dashboards. But I was just thinking there is something where we are missing, where the students are getting confused with which tool to use, or when I get the data, how actually we should start creating the dashboards. So that is where this analytic thinking is lacking. So I was just thinking, why not we make a series where we can teach the students who are actually confused about how to actually think analytically. So what I've done is, so I've made some documents, and these documents I'm actually using it for my video also, so that I'll not miss any of the points. There are so many points from last few weeks I've made it. I made some documents which I'll be sharing it with you as well. So you'll be getting all these documents. So you will get the link to download these documents in my YouTube descriptions. Every day, the documents will be shared with you so that you people can actually use it for your reference. So this series is having somewhere around some 10-day series, or say 10 topics. I'll be showing you in detail about all the topics on screen. But before that, let me just discuss about why this series. So as I told you from last few weeks, I was just thinking about my students, or many other people who actually call me and ask that we are creating some dashboards, we are getting some data. We know how to actually create the dashboard in Excel or Power BI or Tableau or Python, but they are getting confused what kind of charts we have to create, what kind of reports we have to show. Why this confusion occurs? That is only because they are not thinking logically. So to overcome this, so I'm making this series actually. And I told you this series is all about the thinking series, that is analytic thinking series. So which will make you people think. So this series, let me be very clear, this entire series is not about how to build a dashboards, or I'm not going to teach you anything in Excel or Power BI or Tableau or Python or any application. So I'll be telling you how logically you can think, how you can think analytically to start creating your dashboards, or when you are creating the dashboards, what all thinking process you have to follow. So there are many things actually professionals won't reveal unless and until you get into job, unless and until you get into the projects, you will not be able to understand more things. Many of the professionals actually don't reveal this. The thing is, and also I've seen many YouTubers, or say many trainers, they only give you the skills of how to create the dashboards, but they don't actually teach you much about how logically you should think. So this series, so what I've done is, let me read out some of the points because I don't want to miss any points. So here, so what I'm saying is that the students, I'm not telling them they cannot create a dashboard. I'm not telling them they are lacking the skills of technology, right? So we should make them think logically. For that, in this series, so what I will actually be doing is, I'll be telling you about how professionals decide what technology or what application they are using, or they want to use, or how they actually logically think about selecting the applications. First thing. Second thing is, once they get the data, how they actually think about cleaning it. It can be removing the unwanted data, or it can be restructuring of the data, or it can be removing the blanks data or duplicates or something like that. Then after that, we also have to learn about the data preparation. So there is a lot of difference between data cleaning and data preparation, which I'll be talking about this as well. And next thing is about the layouts. How actually my layout should be, how many pages should I have. So this also, you should think very much logically, right? And one more thing is that many people actually think that I actually create a dashboard either in Excel or Power BI, Tableau or Python or any other applications. They feel that if I actually give a very nice layouts, fancy charts or reports or something, the client will actually, or say the manager will actually be very impressed. But people, let me tell you one thing. Keep this one thing in your mind. Um, the client or managers or anyone who actually uses this dashboard, they first think about the data which is appearing on screen, or say the data what we actually give, is it right or wrong. You create a dashboards which is very much interesting or advanced dashboards or something which is very impressive, but when the client actually checks the data, if there is even a single mistake in the numbers, the client will lose the trust. And remember, once the trust is lost, it is very difficult to gain again. So, in a simple words, the dashboard is not just about the charts or the colors or fonts or whatever you use or what the reports you're actually showing. It is all about the trust. So, the dashboards what you create, that should be more trustable. That means the numbers what you're actually showing is exactly accurately the correct numbers what they are actually expecting. Dashboard is not just tools, they are about something which you give information, the insights what will help the client understand, the user will understand it. So keep this in mind. So to make you people understand about how actually we can create a trustable dashboards, I'm making this series. So what all topics I'll be teaching you, that I have on screen, I'll be showing you that on screen, so that you people will get an idea that what you'll be learning in this entire YouTube series. So let's go and see what are the topics you'll be learning in the entire series.
Right, people. So, as I was talking about, so this is the YouTube series. It is Analytics Thinking series from raw data to professional dashboards. Right. So now let me walk you through all the topics what we're actually discussing. So I'll just zoom this. So here you can see it is actually a 10 days series, 10 different topics, 10 different useful topics, which will help you in creating the dashboards logically and using the analytical skills. And day one, I'll discuss about thinking before dashboards. That is, before you decide what kind of charts and tools I'm deciding, so what actually you should do. So here we will focus on dashboards as decision making tools, not just the charts or reports. So there are many other subtopics which I'll be discussing in detail in each and every day topics. Then in day two, we'll be discussing about raw data reality. That means why real data is never perfect. Whatever data we are getting, the raw data will not always be 100% perfect. So what we have to do when we get the raw data, so that we'll be discussing in this particular topic. The next topic is data cleaning that actually matters. Data cleaning is very important, and there is also something called as data preparation. Many of them actually get confused with data cleaning and data preparation. So we'll try to get out of this confusion. I'll be teaching you complete thinking process about what is data cleaning and what is data preparation. So day three is all about data cleaning that actually matters. In day four, we have tool choosing. That means we're trying to choose what tool we have to use, whether it is Excel or Power BI or Tableau. So here we should not think emotionally, we have to think logically what kind of tool I have to use. Next, in day 5, we'll talk about the dashboard layout and the structure. Some people, what they do, they'll start creating the layouts. They think that more number of pages, more number of charts will actually make their dashboard looks very good. That makes more confusing actually. Excuse me. Most of the dashboards look confusing because of more number of pages, more number of charts. So what actually we should do when you are creating the layout, when you're actually planning the structure. So that thinking process we'll be learning in this particular. Next, dashboard aesthetics. When I say aesthetics, it can be formatting, the kind of fonts I use, the colors I will be using, and the placement of the charts. That's also very important. That means the design should communicate the client or say the user with the flow. The dashboard should not be only about decoration. So we'll be discussing about the aesthetics here. Next, choosing the right charts. When I'm actually showing the reports, it is very important that what kind of charts I'm actually showing. Say, excuse me, the charts that answer questions. That means whatever charts actually I create, that should actually give the right decision. If you want to take some decision or if you want to get some results, the chart should actually speak. So what kind of right charts I have to choose when I'm actually trying to say something, when I'm trying to give some information, okay? The chart selection based on questions and not looks. So people actually feel that I'll create some advanced charts so that it looks very impressive. No, the chart should be very much easy to understand and answer your questions. Next, the filters, slicers, and the UX. Some people actually feel that too much of interactivity will be more useful for the clients. When you do that, that will be again more confusing. So how to overcome that? What are the thinking process about the filters, slicers? That I'll be discussing in this particular day. The next one is about the dashboard pages and the storytelling. This is also very important. Same as I told you, it is not about the more number of pages. Even if it is 1 page or 2 page, how actually you are narrating the story of the data what you have. That is very important. The flow and storytelling through the pages. So how actually you can think and make people easily understand with less number of pages, and the data what actually you are trying to narrate, the story should be more easily understandable. So that we'll be discussing in day 9. And day 10, the final video of this series. That is what we'll be doing after creating the dashboards. The trust, the ownership, and the responsibility what we take to deliver the project, deliver the dashboard, and after that, how actually we can build trust, how we can actually take the ownership and responsibility if any changes, anything to make them understand the client or whoever is the user, how we make them understand is what this day 10 teaches about or say discuss about. So these are the 10 videos, the series, the analytic thinking series will have. So this series is very useful for all of you. I feel that it's very useful. So please make sure that you watch this series every day so that you'll get the idea about how actually you can create the dashboards. So before creating the dashboards, what all thinking process you have to do.
All right, so you saw all the 10 days series from day 1 to day 10. I hope this YouTube series will actually help you a lot in planning, thinking of the dashboards. That is, before creating the dashboards, what you should do, while working on the dashboards, what you should do, and after creating the dashboards, what you should do. This entire series is about thinking process, more of thinking process rather than just building the dashboards. So if you ask me who this series is all about, people who wants to think analytically before creating the dashboards, people who wants to learn more about analytics. So this series is for them. And in our institute, iTech Analytic Solutions, this what will be teaching, not just only about Excel, Power BI or Tableau. We also teach about how actually you should think analytically. What are the solutions for the problems, when the data is given, what kind of insights we can actually give, what kind of solutions we can give. So there are many batches which will be starting. So if you think that you want to inquire about the batches, you can directly call. The number is displayed on the screen, and also it will be given in the description as well. But please watch this 10 days series. You will get a lot of information about how you can think before or working, while working, and also after creating the dashboards. So thank you so much for watching this video. I will meet you in the next video, that is day 1, thinking before dashboards. So thank you so much. And if you still have not subscribed to our channel, please subscribe to our channel and support us in growing our YouTube channel. Along with that, we can also give you more knowledge about data analytics, business analytics, and anything related to analytics. Thank you so much. I'll catch you guys in the next video. Take care.
Thank you for watching. Don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel and follow iTech Analytic Solutions for daily learning. Namaskara.